God, we glorify you. God, we magnify you. You are who you say you are. You are everything and more to us. We give you the praise. We give you the glory.
Hi, everyone. This is Prophetess Christina Glenn Weeks, and I want to personally invite you to Monday Night of Miracles live conference call. Well, it's held every first Monday, but this first Monday is going to be a little special because it's held on Labor Day. Yes, where some may be vacationing and having cookouts, we're going to be experiencing the atmosphere of miracles together on that conference call. Well, this month's theme is total restoration, recovery, and release. If you need any of those three things to happen in your life, your finances, your business, your ministry, your family, and more, you don't want to miss being on this call. You still have time to email in your prayer request to miraclealtar@ChristinaGlennWeeks so I can touch and agree with you for God to do some supernatural things. Well, I want to share with you a quick praise report that was just on the previous Monday Night of Miracles live conference call. There was a young lady that sent in a Facebook praise report, and she said, I was a part of the Monday Night of Miracles live call. She said, and the next day I received 3 blessings she said that she had been waiting on. 1 was a job, 2 was unexpected money, and 3 was a car. She said, God is so faithful. Well, those are the type of miracles and more that takes place when you're a part of this live call. Well, I want you to know you got time right now to get on social media, share on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all of your family and friends to be a part with me on Monday, September the 1st at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is also what I want to share with you. The line gets full, and we are excited about how we're reaching the world and people are being blessed. But if the line is full, you can also join us at Blog Talk, first the conference call line and on Blog Talk, because we want to reach you to help you get your miracle. Well, always know when you take part in the Monday Night of Miracles call, you can expect the unusual, the unexpected, the unthinkable, and the uncommon. I look forward to you joining me. God bless you.
One of the most important, impactful, life-changing numbers dialed every month is to Monday Night of Miracles live conference call with Prophetess Christina Glenn Weeks. Whether you send your miracle prayer request via email or live social media interaction on Facebook and Twitter, it will serve as a divine point of contact for supernatural miracles of bodies healed, debt canceled, unusual family restoration, unexpected promotions, unthinkable favor, uncommon financial increases, and souls saved for Christ. As Prophetess Christina Glenn Weeks shares a profound word that increases a greater faith in God and releases the atmosphere of miracles, prayer requests are anointed and decreed over, of which countless praise report testimonies are shared of miracle answers to prayer. On this Monday, September 1st, 2014, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, call the number 518-556-1110. No access code needed. It's the night of total recovery, restoration, and release. For more information, visit ChristinaGlennWeeks.com.
And as you were standing there and moving and dancing, the Lord said, give her this number. He said the number 7. He said 7 years of depression, oppression, repression, loss, repossession, things that you thought that you would never get back. God said, I'm giving you 7 years of your life back. Now, you know, I don't know, you'll never sing it, but the Lord said today, when you get up from the floor, God said, think it not past the last 7 years. But God said, you're turning in your mind, and you're moving forward. And every blockage that was about to attack your body has been stopped after tonight. And you shall walk. I'm going to pray your family a young man or a man with the initial T. But the Lord said, I'm searching and I'm saving and I'm delivering. I feel the power of God. Okay. All right. Now you just shouted right there in the orange. The Holy Spirit is dealing with you. You know her. You came with her. Okay. So you know who I'm talking about, right? Who am I talking about? Terrell. All right. Now, see, some of y'all don't understand. Now, some men. Now she can't dance for Terrell. But the Lord said, baby, you dance right now. You don't need no shout. If you dance right now for Terrell, and not anybody that needs a family member, but you know that you got your feet and shout right now.
Now, Sister Pamela, Evangelist Pamela, is going to finish sharing how she got her breakthrough. And I prophesied to her tonight. I told her 7 years. She'll finish telling you what I prophesied to her. And then I told her there was even a young man with the initial T, that God was getting ready to touch him and deliver him. So just share about the 7 years and get into T and everything else. How you knew that was an accurate word.
Everything that Prophetess Weeks gave me on this evening. 7 years ago, I was promoted to Daytona Beach for a regional branch manager for a life insurance company. I stayed there, made the most money I ever made in my life, lived in the finest house. And I've been living in the past because God said that assignment was over. So tonight when she told me, come out of the past for those 7 years, that's behind me, that I'm moving forward. God is going to restore everything and then some, because he told me, this time when I give it to you, you'll consult me how to spend it. The word that she gave me for my son, she said there's a young man in your family, or about the initial T. That is my son. He was incarcerated. And I don't know what happened while he was there, but he came back home and he has some issues. But on tonight, she said that God shall save my son, Terrell. And I believe with everything in me that it is done.
Now hold up. When I said the initial T, your son is named Terrell. So you've been praying for him.
I've been praying
so you
for
knew
Terrell.
when God gave you word about 7 years, said there was a young man you've been praying for with the initial T, and you knew that was Terrell. Your friend jumped in and started praising because you were on the floor. The Holy Spirit was dealing with you.
Yes.
So you knew that was a word.
And she knew too, because she's my son's first cousin.
Wow.
So that's why she knew. So I tell you, tonight was no accident or no incident. Everything that she told me was on point, and she could only know but that it came from God. So I thank you, Prophetess.
Yeah.
I thank you, and that is my praise report. You don't want to miss the next total.